Yo, what's good, my peoples? It's your girl, Lady B Moore, and I'm back with the follow-up to my last video. My last video was Roman numeral number 8, and that means number 10. So this video is going to be, I'm going to just call it X.5. I'm going to just really go a little bit further on what I talked about last time, like the prison system and all that. But before I start, I know y'all see, like, all this crap in the back, like, on my bed. I don't want y'all to think the chocolate mine's messy. Y'all always see my bed. But I just got back from Walgreens and just like threw my stuff on the bed and thought I'd make a video. It's like 10:30 and late. I've never made a video this late. But anyway, so yeah, excuse my mess behind me. And what else I want to say before I start? This shirt, man. This is the shirt that I showed y'all before or whatever. The State of the Black Union, and on the back it says, "Ask me about the issues conference." The reason why I want to talk about this shirt is because this shirt gets me so much attention. Like, I have so many people, black and white, but mostly white, just stare me up and down when I'm walking on campus. Like, black people tell me I look so militant and so pro-black, which isn't really bad that I look militant and pro-black, but I just think it's real funny when I wear this shirt that I get so many different reactions and stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about the shirt and show that I do be wearing it, and I do wear it on campus. I don't cover it up. I wear it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not scared to tell how I feel on campus. If I'm going to tell y'all on here and I got 1 million viewers, or, you know, anybody can get on YouTube, then why be scared to wear it on my campus? So I just want to tell y'all that. And another thing I want to say is tomorrow we're actually doing a rally. It was a little while ago I told y'all that one of our black professors, a professor of Africana Studies, was denied tenure. Well, speaking of our school administration, tomorrow we're actually going to post, like, posters, post bulletins, post all kind of stuff on the administration wall or whatever. So I just bought, I remember I went to Walgreens, I just bought a memory card for my digital camera or whatever, so I'm going to try to record it. I don't know how much I can record, but I will record it. So, and even if I can't record a lot, I will take pictures and show y'all what we've done so far. But, what else did I want to talk about? Oh yeah, prison, sorry, I got off track. I want to discuss prison. I kind of wrote it on the side of my little info thing on my last video or whatever, but I don't know how many people actually look at that, so I'm going to kind of go into detail about it now. What I really want to say about the prison system is how they always talking about, like, after you get incarcerated, and then when you finally do your sentence and you get out of the prison system, they say they're re-entering you into society. What I don't get about that is that most people, when they get out of prison, most of them end up going back to prison or dying. And if you really want to know the inside scoop and why, it's because, like, even when, like, I'm in college right now, and you have to do a thing called a FAFSA, and it's like your financial aid for your school or whatever to pay for your college. So even when I do that, stuff like that, it asks me if I've ever been convicted for a felony or if I'm a convicted felon. And y'all probably noticed yourself, like, when y'all fill out a job application, they ask you the same thing. So my whole point of talking about that is when people get out of prison, they can't get adequate jobs, they can't get a proper education, and they can't vote. So without these three things, I mean, how else are they supposed to have income coming in? I mean, they have to retreat, going back to the hood, selling drugs, robbing, killing, whatever they have to do to get the money so they can eat. So when they say this whole thing about re-entering society, I think prison is like modern-day slavery because, like I said, they can't get a proper education, they can't get a good job, a good paying job, nobody can hire them, and it's just a lot of stuff they can't do. They can't vote. I mean, many of them probably never voted before, but, I mean, they say that prison's supposed to, you know, make you realize things that you were doing in the past are bad or whatever. So if they realize these things and want to become a better person and want to vote and all this, they can't even vote. They can't even get a job. So, I mean, like I said, what do they retreat back to? They retreat back to the hood, selling drugs, probably end up getting arrested again or end up murdered. Or, you know what I'm saying, end up in jail for murder. So I just think man, it's real sad how prison is modern-day slavery, and most of the people in prison are black people. So, I mean, like I said, if these people are in prison to, you know, learn from their mistakes and all that, but yet you don't give them a second chance, a full second chance, then what else do they retreat to for the fourth time? Back to the hood, back to selling drugs, back to prison. So that's what I really just wanted to touch on that. If people didn't understand what I was trying to, you know, what I was trying to say in my last video, that was what I was trying to say. What else did I want to comment on? I wanted to comment on how I always see these racists talk about how black people's IQ is lower. First of all, what I want to say about that, IQ has nothing to do with race. IQ has nothing to do with skin color. IQ has nothing to do with ethnicity. IQ has to do with knowledge. IQ. This side, I don't even know what IQ stands for. Do I? No, I don't. But I did. See, some things I do in my life, my personal life, I need to stop doing. I ain't even going to speak on that. But yeah, anyway, IQ is based on knowledge. So what I'm saying, it has nothing to do with color. But you know how, like, you see a lot of blacks, Latinos, you know, dropping out of school. So what I'm saying, when they do these IQ tests, they're testing you on your knowledge, stuff you learned in school. But my point is to get y'all to see that if these people don't go to school, or if these people don't pay attention in school, then how can their bell curve be as high as these whites who go to school, and these Asians who go to school, and these Asians and whites who take school seriously, when these black and Latinos don't take school seriously? That's what I'm trying to get y'all to see. The IQ has nothing to do with race. I mean, have you ever talked to whites from the backwoods? My point exactly. You know what I'm saying? People who don't have education are going to have a low IQ. So, you know what I'm saying? For y'all to say that IQ has to do with skin color, race, ethnicity, it has nothing to do with that. But how do you expect a person to score high on an IQ test if they don't even if they don't take education seriously? And my phone again. Sorry. But how are you going to expect them to have a high IQ score if they don't take education seriously? I mean, if they don't take education seriously, then they obviously can't take the test and retain the information that they never had. So that's what I want to say about that. Like I said for the second time, IQ has nothing to do with skin color. IQ has nothing to do with race. IQ has nothing to do with ethnicity. If they say that the niggers are low on the IQ score, it's because, like I said, blacks and Latinos, I'm including Latinos because I just recently read some statistics that were talking about blacks and Latinos are the highest population to drop out of school or something like that. So yeah, like I said, if you're dropping out of school or you're not paying attention in school, how does somebody expect you to score high on an IQ test? Dang, chill. It has nothing to do with skin color, and that's what I really just want to touch on that. Like I'm going so fast. Like I said, it's 10:30. I got stuff to do, but I just want to touch on these before I get off. What else did I want to talk about? People, my removed videos. I just found out I got my first video removed. It was My People Part 4.5 or whatever. It was the one where I kind of replied to what Bicentennial Resurrected. Remember him, the coffin dude? I replied to what he was saying or whatever. And I don't know why. I still don't know. They removed it without notification or without reason. I thought they at least notified you that your video was about to be removed, but obviously not. I never got, you know, a notification, and I never got a reason to why my video was removed. I've emailed YouTube several times about it, and even tried to repost the video again, and they took it off again. But yeah, I just want to let y'all know that video was removed. So if y'all ever trying to find that video, if y'all remember that video, it's gone. So rest in peace video. Hopefully I'll put it back up again, but excuse me. But I don't know because they already took it off for the second time. So yeah, that's what I just want to talk about and tell you how my video was removed. And my babe is calling me. Babe, hold on, I'm gonna call you back. I'm doing a video, okay? Okay, bye. Sorry guys, but the third thing I want to talk about is how one of my bros by the name of MBO, much love bro, he asked the question, why are people still poor in 2007? And I just want to really read y'all my reply that I wrote to him. And I go like this. I was like, well, America's money is going to a pointless war. People are getting killed, and our soldiers, many are black, are dying just for George Bush's weak ass to control their natural resources, oil, and finish his father's job. If y'all don't know, George Bush Sr. and Saddam had beef. Anyways, I mean, really, think about it. Didn't they say Osama bin Laden was the reason the towers fell down? Well, ask yourself this. Where the hell is Osama? And then ask yourself this. Where in the hell are the weapons of mass destruction? If they had weapons of mass destruction, I'm pretty sure they would have bombed our asses by now. If anyone is terrorizing anyone, it is our country terrorizing other folk. All the bougie black folks' money are going to the white folks or to materialistic bullshit. I'm referring to MTV Cribs and all that. When rappers get money, they end up spending it on things they couldn't get as children or whatever. 10 Xbox 360s. For what? PS2s, 30 luxury cars, 1,000 Air Force Ones that they only rock once. The list goes on, and then they end up filing bankruptcy. Stuff is crazy. All that money going to material things could be feeding people and helping those in Africa, Haiti, Jamaica, Brazil, or wherever. No, bump that. People in America are starving. If we owned our own things, property, grocery stores, clothing stores, schools, bank, etc., we would be a lot better off. All the elites keep the money so long that the shit probably about disintegrates. Haha. They probably wipe their ass with the money and flush it, and then laugh at the millions of starving people. Like George Bush doesn't give a fuck about black folk, they don't give a fuck about those living in poverty, and the majority are black. So, yeah, that was just my answer to why people still poor in 2007. People are still poor in 2007 because they're over there fighting a war in Iraq. They're over here telling us it's for one thing when really it's for another. There's a lot of stuff that we as Americans aren't aware of. You can find videos on YouTube to make you more aware. Read a book. They're not going to tell you the truth all the time, so you just have to find the truth on your own. Like I said, George Bush doesn't care about black people. Like Kanye said, George Bush doesn't care about black people. But not only does he not care about black people, he doesn't care about poor Latinos. He doesn't care about poor whites. He doesn't care about poor Asians. He doesn't care about poor anybody. The people on top don't care about black people because most of black people are under poverty. People on top don't care about white people in poverty. People on top don't care about Latinos in poverty. People on top, they would care less if we were wiped off. That's why it took them so long to get into New Orleans because, like they've been saying, George Bush doesn't give a fuck about black people. And, for those people who voted for George Bush who are black, why? Why? Ask yourself why before you do that dumb shit again. Ask yourself why. And I'm gonna end on there. I need to call my boo back. Like I said, it's like 10:35 now. So I'm gonna call him back, and I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all have a nice night, and I will see y'all in the next video. Hopefully y'all have video footage from our posting of the bulletins on the administration door. And yeah, I'll let you go on another date. Hotep.